Hello and welcome to my channel. As you can see, this is Leo and I've put him in with May's baby, who I think I might call Max, I'm not sure. I'll ask the kids, see if they've come up with any other names. But he is 3 weeks old today. I wouldn't normally separate at 3 weeks, but he's showing signs of mating with his mother. And she's showing signs of attacking him because she doesn't want him anywhere near her. He's big enough, I've weighed him, so he's big enough to be taken out. And as you can see, he's absolutely fine. They've been in together for about an hour. There was a lot of mounting going on. Leo was very persistent. He's calmed down now, he's eating. It always looks quite horrible and brutal because they just constantly chase them and mount them, and the babies are small, but he's very resilient. He's not bothered by it at all. His hackle, the back of his fur was up a bit. He was strutting his stuff as well, so he's definitely a male, full on strutting his stuff. I think they'll get on okay. They seem to be fine. Babies generally do until they reach probably like 6 months to 18 months old. Then there could be issues, but we'll see. But I've got other males that go with them. As you can see, he needs a good groom at the back. I've clipped him, cut his fur, but he's in with this other male, so he's gonna he smells. I can smell him because he's obviously spraying and everything. Not spraying, but wiping his bum everywhere like they do, and weeing all over the baby to say that it's, because it obviously still smells as like his mother, a female. They've got one hide in there that they can go in and out. This is the most active I've seen Leo for the last few weeks, since he's not been in with Spike, since we've lost Spike, because they were so well bonded. They used to, like, Leo used to lick his face, and they, he used to feed him and stuff like that, take him hay if he couldn't find it, because Spike wasn't great at finding his own food all the time, so he looked after him really well. So yeah, he was a bit depressed, so seeing him run around and stuff, it's really nice. They seem to be getting on well. Obviously it's not a massive cage, but this is again temporary, can't even say it. They're going to stay in here just for till they're bonded a little bit more, till he's a little bit bigger, the baby, and then I will pop them both out. So I currently have 2 single males, Samson and Dobby, at the moment, and May is outside. She's not actually back in with the herd yet. She's in an area on her own, so she can kind of talk to them, get used to them again, and it will be a bonding process with her and the herd again, because females can be very hormonal after they've had babies. I found with other ones that if you put them back, there's usually fighting that goes on, so you've got to kind of slowly introduce them back into that again. So, and also a condition, she needs to build herself up, so she's on her own, so she can have lots of hay herself, build herself up, and milk can dry out. But like I said, when she's on her own, but she's in with the herd, so the whole of the herd's around her. She can chat to them and stuff like that, smell them. They can smell her and chat to her, and yeah, it'll be fine. I'll leave her in there for probably, see how she is. It might only be a couple of days to a week, and then I will pop her back in with the herd. As you can see, I've clipped him here because he's got such long fur. Unbelievable how long it is. He's like full on wig. Amazing considering his brother Samson, who's short haired, and his sisters are Dottie and Nova, and they're like probably like Rex fur they've got, really, Rex breed guinea pig fur. So all four of them are really different. So but their dad was, I say was, their dad is Crinkle, so he was like a Rex, and their mum was Luna, and Luna looks just like Luna, but she was white and with slightly shorter fur. As you can see, he's mounting him, and it does look horrible. It doesn't look very nice, but they have to get it out of their system. The baby will have to stand up for himself. He's starting to jump around. And actually, Leo's getting excited and starting to popcorn a little bit himself, so they will start playing together. It just doesn't look very nice, but it is completely normal. As you can see, he's jumping around, getting really happy with himself. And I'll continue to watch them, but they should be absolutely fine. Not worried. I'm more worried when they get to about 6 to 18 months old, and then sometimes the bonds tend to fray them because the little one doesn't want to be the bottom of the pile anymore and submissive. He wants, if he wants to be dominant and Leo doesn't want him to be dominant, that's when a fight starts. And that's what's happened to a lot of my males when they, between 6 and 18 months old, they start to fight. But if you catch that and you separate them before they draw blood, you can actually introduce them a little bit when they're older, which has happened to a few of mine. So that's sometimes a way of kind of getting around that. Or just put in things that they can that can distract them, like a cardboard box full of hay or treats, and that they have to dig around for and find. I tend to, with my males, I won't feed them from a bowl. I will sprinkle, scatter feed food, because that causes fights. There's lots of things you can do to kind of, keep them interested in different things. So, and you can use toilet rolls, pack those with hay, and they tend to pull those around and then chew them afterwards, and things like that. Apple sticks are good that they can chew on. Oh look, he's all tired now. Doesn't take much to wear you out, does it, Leo? Oh. Here he goes again. Obviously the baby's making warning sounds, so he's not actually... Oh, no, he is. It's not annoying him. But don't worry, it is definitely a female. Female? I mean, definitely a male. Not a female, should I say. Like I said, it doesn't look very nice, but it's completely normal. Now talking to each other. That's Leo making the noise. There we go, having a chat. Leo sniffing, and the baby is eating. Obviously at this time I will monitor his weight as well to make sure he's still thriving. And if I find there's signs that they're not getting on that well, then obviously he will go in with a different male. But I don't see a problem with Leo, really. Right. Well, thank you for watching. I will keep you updated on their progress. and I've got to think of a name. I think Max, he's going to be Max, but because his mum's May, but I'm not sure, but we'll see. But if you come up with any other ideas for names, then just pop them in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. See you again soon.